Our next presentation is by Mr. Sakthi Singh. He's the manager at technical services of Gulf Oil Lubricants. His topic is the latest developments in hydraulic fluid technology. Mr. Singh has more than 15 years experience with a mechanical engineering background. He has worked in APAR Industries, ExxonMobil and Innospec. So his background is with product portfolio management and customer relation management. So he's going to talk to us about the latest developments in hydraulic fluid technology. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. So first of all, I would like to thanks IPI to give us an opportunity to present at this forum. So today is my topic is latest development in hydraulic fluids and hydraulic oil technologies. So I start with the company introduction. So basically Gulf Oil is a 120-year-old company which is started in US, and with the time you can see the logo. It's a very famous logo as I saw it from my childhood. Apart from that, there is no petrol pumps in the India, but globally we have presence in fuel petrol pumps also. So this company is basically built up in 1901. After that, in 1984, the company is acquired by Hinduja Groups. So we are basically now a Hinduja Group company. We also have different verticals in the field of oil and gases. We are into lubricant, we are into marine lubricants also, car care, and a lot of things. Apart from this, right now we also merged with some electrical charging stations, and we are also into the EV charging station suppliers. About the Hinduja Group, so Hinduja Group is, as you all aware, it's a Indian group, and we have lot of verticals in the Hinduja Group. Ashok Leyland is the bigger name of the company, if you all aware about these things. Apart from this, we are into banking segment, information technologies, power, cyber. So many lot of verticals we have in Hinduja Group. So if we talking about today topic, I would just like to give you a small idea about how it's working. Although you are from the same same field, so I just give you a brief about the application. How injection molding work basically. It's a heating process, then injection, and then molding, and the product is released from whatever the size or shape we required. So it seems like very simple thing. It's a simple process, it's a simple mechanism, but there is a lot of mechanical and other technologies involved. So one is a important component to run this machine or to run this show is hydraulic oil. Although we feel that it's a simple thing, it's a hydraulic oil, all oil are the same. There's no much difference in the oil. But I would like to tell you that there's a lot of difference in the oil and all the technology also. It seems like a similar kind of thing, but it have a lot of chemistry behind it, a lot of R&D behind it, and which is differentiate both the oil or two kind of oil with each other. So hydraulic oil is a crucial part in the hydraulic system or any injection molding machine or any plastic machine which using the hydraulic oils. So the primary function of hydraulic oil is basically to give the power or transmit the power from hydraulic power to a mechanical power. So a machine can work up mechanically and produce the and complete the job or a task. During this operation, basically the oil is come across with lot of pressure, stresses, as well as the temperature variation, because when the things is going on and the process is going on, lot of transfer or a variation in the temperature. So the oil come across a lot of change in the temperature, lot of the change in the pressure, in pump, in pressure, in pump and in the valves also. So the basically the typical challenges which face by the hydraulic oil or a equipment is two kind of, I divided into two type of processes or issue, you can say. First is process issues. The other one is operational issue. So process issue like poor control in the behavior of pump valves, servo valves. So if there is any issue in the hydraulic oil or the oil is getting thicker or the sludge is formed or varnish is formed, so the smoothness of the operation is hampered basically. So it hampered the operational efficiency of the equipment. Apart from this, it can also reduce the accuracy and the cycle time will be increased. So basically it reduces the productivity of the equipment. The other part, if we are talking about this operational issues, so due to this kind of thing, your pump or your other equipment part component can be hampered because of the viscosity of the oil. If the oil is getting thicker and thicker and there is some contamination in that, so it can hamper your pump. It can destroy your pump parts from inside, which is basically directly impact to your productivity and the efficiency of the machine. So I just give you some figure which shows the hydraulic system failure is mainly 70% is from the hydraulic oil. So the main chunk of the issue is hydraulic oil. If you are not using a proper hydraulic oil, there is a chances of failure, 70% chances of failure of equipment due to hydraulic oil. This is a survey from a lot of hydraulic manufacturers and seal manufacturers and other component manufacturers. So you can understand this thing ki 70% of your failure is depend on the hydraulic oil. So how crucial and how important is hydraulic oil in our equipment. So these are the basic issues which is end user is facing in injection molding machine or any hydraulic system. So the first is contamination. Contamination is nothing, is any foreign particle come apart from the oil. So any foreign particle come from the water or it can be a air suspended particles which come from the air and to the system. So any foreign particle can affect the hydraulic oil. The second is degradation of the hydraulic oil. As the aging of the oil, the additives it depreciated and maybe due to of some temperature, higher temperature which is not is meant for a hydraulic oil, can detonate the hydraulic oil and the oxidation stability of the hydraulic oil along with the thermal stability of the hydraulic oil. So the oil get black and thicker. So the performance which is supposed to be getting from a hydraulic system is not delivered by the hydraulic oil. Other general issues is incorrect viscosity. Many a times a customer or end user use a different viscosity which is not recommended by the OEM. So he might be using you can say a lighter viscosity oil, a thinner oil as compared to which is not recommended by a OEM. So he is using a thinner oil as in the place of thicker oil. So the performance decreases or inversely proportional. If he is using any thicker oil as compared which is not recommended in the system and thinner oil is recommended in the system, so the energy efficiency decreases. It required more power to pump the hydraulic oil, and sometimes the pressure is not developed in case of lighter viscosity oil. Air interruption. Sometimes the air bubbles are entrapped in the system, which can hamper the pressure and it can in broader way it can hamper the piston parts or any component in the hydraulic system due to the high pressure in the air bubble. So it can blast if it not released properly. And also it is the air interrupt which also form in the form of foaming. So you can see sometimes you saw in the machine there is so foaming on the surface of the hydraulic oil's tank. So it is due to the air is not released properly, or the air is interrupted in this system, which is also effect to your operational efficiency. Other from this is incorrect filtration. The filtration is not working properly. Overheating. This is maybe there is no proper cooling in the of a hydraulic oil, or any component is giving a high temperature is not supposed to be give. Other than that, the leakage. Because maybe because of the incompatibility with the oil seals in the system. So now we are talking about trends in the plastic injection molding machine. What is the expectation from industry from the machine and the hydraulic oil? So as the time is going, all the machineries and the technologies innovative way they are working and evolving with the time. So productivity, so the requirement of the industry will be changed time to time, and nowadays what typically they are looking forward from a machine and the oil is productivity. It required, like a customer is required continuous production, maximum cycle time, and maximize the cycle time to reduce the cycle time. With the less time they can produce many products, many articles, minimize the downtime. Basically, they're looking forward a machine which can run without any service or any long time interval. They don't require any changes in the oil or any change in the part. So they can do continuous production and increase the efficiency. They are looking forward for a quick transfer of the or task, or maybe they change the article easily without any long time duration, or hold it for a long time. They easily switch the articles easily. High reliability. The second aspect is basically maximum repeatability. So preciseness basically. So he can consistently get the same job without any errors in the part or any changes in the dimension, with a tighter tolerance in the system. The other thing is looking by a consumer or by a user of a machine is cost. So it should be it's consume less energy. So at least he can save from energy, power. It requires less power to run the machine. Maintenance cost will be reduced, and it not goes it not frequently required any maintenance. So you can save money from these things. And also long life of a machine. So he can give full service life of the of a machine and get the proper output from the machine. Last but not the least, environment, which is because all we are looking forward for sustainable material, environment friendly materials. So also machines also expected that the machine will reduce the wastage, which is hamper the environment, lower the emissions. At least it create lower emissions, which is not hamper, or it can be help to hazardous material to go in the system environment. For this aspects or this expectation, to cope up this expectation, the oil and the machine are keep evolving, keep doing work, keep innovations to match the requirement of the customer or of our end user. For this, so the basically in hydraulic oil changes, and in the machines also changes their formulations or the patent style things. For that, they increase the power output. So nowadays, like you say, so in the previous machine, the old machineries and the new machinery having lot of difference, more innovative machinery, more innovative functions in the new machines. So for that, power output will be increased. If you can see the graph, this diagram, it shows what are the stresses increase in the hydraulic oil, because it's the stresses go to the machine to match this expectation. The hydraulic oil is supposed to be perform as well as the machine. That's only then the efficiency can increase. So the system pressure is increased now. The load is more high on the machine as well as on the hydraulic oils. Previously, like from nowadays, around 180 to 250 bars pressure is in the hydraulic system in a injection molding machine. The operating temperature is also increases nowadays. Previously it's around 50, now it's going to up to 80, 85 degree Celsius. So like this, it is keep increasing the pressure and the temperature is increasing for the hydraulic systems. And oil service lines are also expecting, the customer and the end user is expecting that the oil should be give a longer life, service life. There are no need to change. Their change of interval will be increased. So he will not spend a lot of time as well as to money to change the oil in the system. Apart from this, the some size are getting smaller, the hydraulic oil tanks getting smaller, so it will get much lesser time to get cool and perform. So all the operation should be completed with the lesser oil tanks or lesser volume of oil. Fault tolerance are also decreases. There is very less clearance in the system or valve because of that. If the oil have any contamination or any thickness, oil will become thicker. So it is very difficult to operate smoothly. And the filters also become very finer. So it is required from the hydraulic oil side that it should be very cleaner and filtability is very high. So it can be filtered easily from the filters without any issues. To make this expectation matching the expectation of this industry, we also do some innovation and we have to innovate new product, new technology along with the expectation of the company OEMs. So the main, when we do a product development, we consider this main major factors, which is expectation of which match the expectation of the OEM and end user. So these are the technological advancement. So what technological advancement, what can we do for oil? So he can give a proper output and 100% efficient in the terms of wear and cooling and cleaning. And also we have to consider the environmental expectations. See, the oil should not be hamper the environment, hamper the other aquatic animals. So we have to consider this norms also, environmental norms also, and demanding high efficiency. How can we make a oil that which can give you 100% efficiency to a system or a hydraulic system? So for that we have like in now our trend is coming from, we have combined so many technologies in one product. So this is basically a zinc-free high VI oil, and along with that a Bosch Rexroth approval. I will discuss all this point in my next slides. So basically zinc-free oil is nothing, it's a basically in previously zinc-based oil were using, where the additives is zinc-based, which is used for anti-wear and antioxidant kind of thing, or which is not good for environment because it is very harmful for aquatic animals. So accidentally, if the oil splurge on the surface or on the earth, it will damage the living beings on the surface. So nowadays we moved from zinc to zinc-free additives, which give the same performance. Along with that, it gives at par performance with the zinc additives. So we are using zinc-free additives. The high viscosity index product is basically viscosity index is a parameter which show the change of rate of viscosity with the temperature. As the temperature increases, the viscosity not to be change with the temperature. So it to be stabilize the viscosity. So we are using high viscosity additives or high viscosity product for the applications. The third one is Bosch Rexroth RDE 9024245. This is a standard or a fluid listing where Bosch Restaurant itself check the oil at his laboratory and give the approval for that. That I'm just give you a brief about the application, about the test. It's a very stringent test as compared to other tests in the industry, which is conducted by other pump manufacturers. So it's very, it's a harsh test for any hydraulic oil. It conducted in many different temperatures, pressures, along with that, and for a time duration. If the oil is sustained, this tested and passes the requirement and meet the requirement, then after that the approval is received any oil manufacturers for this thing. So this is the benchmarking. So I just would like to showcase our product line for in the hydraulic oil, and we are the single one company in the India who have more than 14 grades of hydraulic oils for different application and for different application and requirements. So we have lot of different technology in the hydraulic oil itself. We have zinc freeze, we have high VI product, we have synthetic products, we have biodegradable products also. So for this, which we are discussing right now, what are the requirements in industry to fulfill and this requirement, we have introduced this product, Gulf Harmony ZF HVI Premium, which is having the combination of all the technologies, zinc free with high viscosity product and the Bosch Rexroth approval. So it have zinc free additives, high viscosity index, and Bosch Rexroth approval. Apart from the other good property like superior demulsibility. These are the performance parameters as compared to the major industrial specs, which is minimum requirement of the industry product, and how we far from our performance is far from the actual industrial specs. Apart from the product, we also have we provide solution and services. So we have online system for complaint registration, online condition monitoring systems where we can check and make a trend of hydraulic oil systems. For hydraulic oil, how it's performing, how we can check the trend of the equipment, we can check the health of the equipment with the oil analysis. We also do pro cleaning services, like if your oil having contamination, we can, our service guys come and check and clean the filtration, the oil. It's not moving. So just, it's a key takeaway. For any hydraulic system, 3 things we have to always keep in mind. We have to always keep the system dry. We have always keep the system cool, and we always keep the system clean. Apart from this, we always have to take in our mind that we have always use a product hydraulic oil which having the updated approval from OEM, like Bosch Restaurant OEM. So if you have this approval, your system you are sure that your hydraulic oil is capable to take the stringency of the application. And always check the oil condition after a certain duration of time. It will help you to increase your hydraulic oil life. Thank you from my side.